Coffee is a fascinating beverage that has changed the world over the centuries. In some countries, coffee shops were the hub of modern conversation. In other countries, coffee was only consumed by the most wealthy and prestigious members of society. But for me, growing up, coffee reminded me of my father as he was getting ready for work. The aroma spoke to me of my father's diligence and hard work as he provided for our family. Hello, my name is Matthew Perry, and I want to open up my life a little and share with you how a tiny little coffee bean brought me a job, my spouse, and my education. First, when I was 19, I remember I applied for my first job at Starbucks. I remember walking in the front door and the flood of the coffee aroma hitting my senses. It reminded me of growing up with my father and his diligence. And I knew, man, this is the job for me. I looked around, I saw the atmosphere. It was very high pace, very high standards, but it was a very relaxing environment at the same time. And I knew this was the right job. Fast forward a few years later, I remember I was closing one night at Starbucks, and in walked this beautiful woman. This woman later became my wife, but at the moment she just walked in for a cup of coffee, and I was mesmerized by her. I remember thinking, man, this is a total cliche coffee shop love story, but it was different because it was our story. And over the next year and a half, we started dating, and we got engaged, and then we got married. Again, fast forward a few years later, Starbucks started paying for my education. They gave me a full ride just for making coffee a couple days a week. How awesome is that? I find it amazing how something as simple as a cup of coffee can do so much good in a person's life. The coffee that gave me so much nostalgia from my father's hard work brought me a career, brought me my wife, and brought me an education. And I want to ask you, what is that small thing in your life that you look back on and realize that small moment or that small object changed the essence of who I am? Thank you.